Hi kids, it's Mrs. Monica Joe and
Bella.
It's craft time. This week's lesson is Daniel in the Lion's Den, another one of my favorites, and also just a really encouraging story for us to be reminded about as we're going through these difficult times. God shows up sometimes in just miraculous ways, and he's with you now going through every step of this challenging time. And it's just good for us to remember what he's done before and know that he will continue to do great things in our lives, especially when we call upon him and live faithfully in his presence. So do this week's lesson because it's exciting and it's also very encouraging. Today we're going to show you how to do the crafts. As you can see, we have some lions here with us. Roar. We have two crafts. We're only going to show you how to do one of them right now, but we'll explain both of them. So I'm going to put this one down for a second and we're going to take a look at this one. I know my ferocious lion looks like a dandelion, but that's okay. He's cute. So this craft is for our 7 to 12-year-olds, and it's a lion finger puppet. So if you can imagine, hello, I'm a lion. For this craft, you need a toilet paper roll. You know, funny enough, I've been saving these thinking I was going to have some crafts with toilet paper rolls, and lo and behold, this week I needed some, so that was awesome. And then you're going to need some cardboard. I used just a side of one of our cracker boxes, and I taped some orange construction paper to it. So you need orange construction paper and yellow construction paper for this one. I used one of my spice jars to trace a circle, a perfect circle, and then I cut them out. So it was already pasted to the back of the cardboard. That just makes his head nice and firm. And then you're going to decorate the body of the lion. I just cut some strips of orange construction paper and glued them, taped them with our crafter's tape. We love this stuff. I would get some if you like to do crafts. And then we decorated the mane. The craft calls for you to use cotton balls, but I actually just used strips of yellow construction paper. I didn't want to waste our cotton balls because we don't have that many and we might need them for something a little more important. And so I wanted to be able to use something that I wouldn't necessarily miss with this construction paper. And then you just need a marker to do the face. So my cute little face, can you see it? I know he's a dandelion, but really he's ferocious, so don't get too close to him. But that one was easy peasy, real easy to do, only a few materials that you need. So have fun with that. You can make your own pack of lions if you wanted to and do some kind of puppet show. That would be fun. And the next one we're going to show you, Bella, hold up what you've got so far. Bella's been working on hers, and this is mine. Now this one looks like a sunshine lion, right? He looks really happy. So for this craft, it actually calls for a paper plate, but I used some styrofoam bowls that we have because I just thought they made for a better face, a better head. But again, if you don't have these things, use something else. Use a construction paper and just cut it into a circle. So be creative. You need glue, but again, we use our crafter's tape, a Sharpie to do the face, or a marker. The Sharpie just writes better, draws better on this surface. You need scissors, and then you need to either write up or cut out the verse that goes with this. I chose to print them up. I just prefer how nice it looks when you print it up. The verse comes from Daniel 6, verse 22. It says, "My God sent his angel," go ahead and finish up there, "and he shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me." Daniel 6:22. So the Bible story you're going to read is from Daniel chapter 6, verses 1 through 28. And this is what Daniel says to King Darius when he comes and checks on him in the morning after he'd been thrown in the lion's den. And he says, "Daniel, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you still in there?" Because he had agonized all night. You'll read all about that, so I don't want to give it away. But Daniel's response was, "I'm here, I am here. My God sent his angel. He shut the mouths of the lions, and they have not hurt me." And so I didn't put the verse over the mouth because I wanted to show you guys how we're going to do that. Real easy peasy, actually. I just thought it'd be fun to hold off. So if you know anything about lions, they're very strong and ferocious, and probably wouldn't mind a nice, meaty human if given the opportunity, right? Thrown in their den. So the miraculous thing that happened is that God shut the mouths of the lions, and there was not even a scratch to be found on Daniel. This really inspired King Darius, and he made a law saying that everyone was to worship the one true God that Daniel worshiped because he saved him. So really the moral of the story is God is greater than everything. He can do all things, and we need to live a life believing in him to do what he says he can do and being faithful to him no matter what. And again, I'm not going to give away the story. We'll talk more about that in the next video, but read about Daniel and his courageous faith, because there were people working against him, and that's how he ended up in the lion's den in the first place. So read all about that and find out just how courageous he was and how faithful he was. And do the same. Be courageous and be bold and trust in God to help you through everything that you're going through right now. Did you want to put your verse? So you're going to put your verse. Bella's face is a lot cuter than mine. She's really good at drawing. So you could also add a little stick if you wanted to make it like a hand mask or a face mask, but you don't have to. So just put it over the mouth, and then we're going to hold it up for everyone to see.
Or you could use it for something to eat.
Yeah, after you're done, you can have a bowl of chili or something. So here's our little masks. God shut the mouths of the lions. Yay! Have fun with these crafts and read the story, do the lesson, and we love you guys, we miss you, and we're praying for you. All right, bye.
Bye.